Okay, today I'm going to show you how to connect one of my flounder gigs to a standard pool cleaning handle. Now this one here it's about 8 feet long, closed, and expanded it's about 15 feet long. So I actually use this to gig from a boat, but if you're wade gigging, this is even handier because you can make two handles out of it. You just unscrew this and pull it out. There you go, two handles. So what I've got here is my two handles and a 1/4-inch bolt and a 1/4-inch lock nut. See, it has a little nylon insert in there. Keeps it nice and tight. And I've got my stainless steel 3-prong gig here and my titanium 2-prong here. And if you'll notice, the titanium one is a little smaller in diameter. So either one of these can be used on this pole, on either one of these poles actually. You'll notice that there's quite a bit of slop in the larger pole there with that titanium one and the steel one, which is not a problem because all you got to do is wrap a few layers of electrical tape around it and till it's the right circumference, and then you'll need to have a hole in the proper position. I would put the pole all the way down to the bottom like this and drill the hole right there. When you buy these poles, the outside pole will come with a couple of holes already, but they probably won't be in the right spot. And you really only want one hole so that it doesn't fill up with water all the time. So I would cut a little bit off the end of it with a hacksaw. And these poles are available at Lowe's, Home Depot, some Walmarts. Most pool supply stores have a pole of some brand, and but most of them are all made in China by the same company and sold to all the different pool supply places and Lowe's and Home Depot and various other places around the world. So should not have a problem finding a pole. Okay, get out of my video. That's Oreo. Anyway, so the cool thing about the stainless steel gig is that it's made to slide right into this smaller inside handle. Notice it is an exact fit. So you just need to put your hole in the proper spot with a 1/4-inch drill bit. Slide your bolt and through it, and attach your lock nut, and you'll be good to go. And with a larger pole, or with the titanium one in the smaller pole, you still need just a little bit of tape. There's just a little bit of slop here. But if you use the bigger pole, you will have to use electrical tape for either one of these. It's titanium, stainless steel. So that's it. Okay, I've wrapped one of these in electrical tape just to show you what I'm talking about. Notice that I only wrapped around the top and the bottom. That's all you really need to get it to fit snugly. And once you do that, it will fit. It should be fairly difficult to get on there. There you go. Nice and snug. Put your bolt through it, and if if you want to make the pole float, just get you a can of Expandifoam and fill both ends of this thing. You don't need to fill the whole pole, just the ends. Just enough Expandifoam to keep water from getting in it. And you'll have a lightweight, strong gigging pole that is also cheap and floats. You'll actually have two gigging poles. And when you take a piece of metal, this is very thin aluminum, but when you take a piece of aluminum and you put these ridges in it, it greatly enhances the rigidity of this pole. So this is my favorite poles used for flounder gigging, whether I'm using it on a boat or whether I'm wade gigging. It's cheap. This whole pole is about $18 at Lowe's and Home Depot, and it's 8 feet long. Each section is about 8 feet long, and so basically you're talking about $9 or $10 for each of these, which is a ridiculous bargain. And also these are anodized, so they won't corrode. And the ridges also give it some grip. So if you're gigging in the colder months, I would recommend that you wrap some tape, some electrical tape, or dip it in melted vinyl where you're going to grab it with your hands, because aluminum is a good conductor of heat, and it will suck the heat right out of your hands and make it kind of cold in the if you're gigging in the colder months. So that's it. And so this is what we have when you are done installing your gig to your handle. And as you can see, I've got my I've drilled my hole in the proper location on the handle, and I've inserted my 1/4-inch bolt all the way through it, and I've connected, or I put my lock nut on there. Now this hole here was already there. I left it there because this is on the handle. It's not going to fill up with anything. It's irrelevant. But you could just easily have, I could have cut that off. But for this video, it suits the purpose. That's the final product. It's nice and strong. It's not going to come off, and it's not going to rust.